Hello all and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to talk about PCOS, polycystic ovary syndrome. So what this does is basically it causes cysts to form on your ovaries, which can cause you high estrogen count, and it can cause you to not ovulate and become infertile. 5 out of 10 women are diagnosed, or 5 out of 10% of women are diagnosed with this. So it's actually kind of rare, and not a lot of people know they have it and go misdiagnosed for forever about it. It really is sad. So I just want to talk about my experience a little bit of what I've dealt with it and how I'm going to deal with it from now on, and what I hope will come out of all this craziness. So first I'm going to talk about what it actually does to the body. So when you produce high amounts of estrogen, it can cause you to just bleed and bleed and bleed. And this usually will come about somewhere in between your childbearing years or at the beginning of your childbearing years. Mine started at the beginning from day fucking one. It was a red flag when I bled for an entire year and did not stop one single day. It was a constant deal. It wasn't until my mother put me on various forms of birth control, and through years of different forms of birth control, come to find out, one eventually worked, and they just called it that. Said it was an hormonal imbalance, and that's what it was. Also, another thing that it can cause is it can cause you to produce more of the male hormone in your body, which leads to you growing hair like a guy. I have that as well. It can lead to high cholesterol. I have that as well. It can even lead to diabetes. Thank God I do not have that, but I do have symptoms of hypoglycemia, and I probably should have that looked at, not gonna lie. Also, it could lead to ovarian cancer and endometrious cancer. You have higher chances of these cancers because of it. And there's really no cure. You'll just have it until menopause. Also, they do not know how this started. They don't know what it's caused from. They believe it's genetics, but they really don't have enough evidence to say this is what causes it. And I would believe if actually it was from genetics, to be honest. So I also would like to say that I am not diagnosed. I have not yet to be diagnosed because I have been to hundreds of doctors. I have dealt with a fucking pregnancy. And the whole time I had an idea that I had a hormone imbalance. Obviously, I knew that I had low progesterone. That was told to me by a doctor. But the symptom of what causes that I was never told I had PCOS. I was never told that this was the issue, and never ever assisted by a doctor. Now, do I plan on going to a doctor and getting a full diagnosis? Yes. I really want to have a full diagnosis, but we're in the middle of a fucking pandemic, and I'm more concentrating on having a kid. I'm going to throw this in somewhere in between the video because I totally forgot, and I really want to explain this, but I also had hair loss on my head even though I was growing hair like a man because of the extra male hormone. So one extra symptom that it can cause is it can cause hair loss, and it can cause weight gain issues. So you can lose weight, gain weight, gain weight. It's very easy to fluctuate back and forth. So I also wanted to explain this because it is an important symptom that is outlined with it, which led me to taking various medicines in the past. But anyway, on. So basically what I read online about PCOS is that you have to deal with hormone therapy, IVF, or you're on birth control to help maintain your periods, because you will just bleed and bleed and bleed and bleed and bleed, and that's all you fucking do, and it's ridiculous. So I pretty much am going down the hormone route on this one. I'm going to try hormone supplements that I'm finding on Amazon that are specifically for PCOS symptoms. I did at first start with progesterone because I was told I had low progesterone. So what I did was Dr. Norman's progesterone. It's 1,000 milligrams. This is okay. It did not stop my period. Did it slow it down? Sure, but I feel like I have to take an exceeding higher than the recommended dose on this for it to actually work. So I would say Dr. Norman's is a no-go, but am I going to use it compared with the new Essential Balance pill? It's a hormone balance pill that I'm getting off Amazon tomorrow. And when I do my next conversation video, I will present that. I also will present links to these items that I'm getting, but I'm not going to give you a link to an item if it's total shit. I'm doing this for you guys. So I just want to give you intake on this because I'm tired of doctors and I'm tired of improper diagnosis and I'm tired of waiting around my entire life, going to start menopause and not have children. I really wanted to be a mom. I only have one child. She's a single child. So let's trail back a little bit here for a second, just 5 seconds. So trailing back here for a little bit, when I got pregnant with my daughter, what happened was I was doing hormone therapy, but I don't believe they had me on the correct hormones that I needed. So it just made me bleed more. I hemorrhaged. It was horrible. I just wreaked havoc that entire time. A year and a half was a nightmare. So they basically told me, you don't produce eggs, you're infertile, it's not going to happen. So I thought I was clear to get off birth control after hormone therapy and just go on supplements because I thought maybe I'm low on iron or something. I had no idea what the fuck was going on with me. I wasn't properly diagnosed. So, I basically took a Hair X Doctor. It's a hair supplement, and I was taking a prenatal pill. I was taking 2 of the hair supplements and 1 of the prenatal pills a day. It ended up stopping my period. I was like, holy shit, this has never happened. 24 years old at the time, never fucking happened. So I was like, oh shit, look at that. Wow, that's great. And then later on, I ended up pregnant and was like, oh crap, I didn't know this could happen. And I was told to get off the medicine. So, one thing about PCOS, don't stop the hormone therapy when you're pregnant. Keep doing it when you're pregnant. Keep going when you're pregnant because it helps with the pregnancy. I ended up with placenta previa. My daughter was born 2 months fucking early, 2 pounds, 4 ounces. I hemorrhaged a lot. Almost died from hemorrhaging when I almost borderline a blood transfusion. It actually was really bad during my labor. And all of this is caused because of PCOS, because PCOS can also, when you get pregnant, it can cause the lining around your uterine wall to be abnormally thick. And this can lead to hemorrhaging issues when you have the baby. They should have opted me for a cesarean. The fact that they didn't, it kills me. It kills me that I get a diagnosis that hits everything I've ever dealt with on the mark online. But I've been through hundreds of doctors, hundreds of whatever, and the only excuse I ever got was hormone imbalance. Okay, well, if you find another diagnosis that fits every criteria that I've been dealing with my entire life, let me know. So in the spirit of all that, what I'm doing is I'm going online. I want another kid. I want this to happen. I dropped my fucking birth control. I'm having hormone issues. My PCOS is alive as ever. So what I'm doing now is Dr. Norman's. I already showed you that. Now here's Progesterone Life. Progesterone Life sucks. It's a fucking ripoff. Don't fucking get it. The full name is Smoky Mountain Nutrition Advanced Formula Progesterone Life. Looks like this. There we go. Says it's GMO-free, gluten-free. I don't even care about telling you all this because there's a girl who bought this and she ripped off the freaking bottom of it and it's only filled up to about here. So the container's actually that big and this is all empty space. This is a ripoff. It was 40 bucks. I'm not happy with the product. It didn't do shit. It didn't aid shit. If anything, Dr. Norman's, if it is going to work, it's going to take me all the way, not this. So throw that away. Do not get that, please. So Dr. Norman's progesterone, like I said, it only slowed it down and didn't stop it. So what I'm doing, Essential Balance on Amazon, I'm going to give you all reviews on it. And I'm going to take you along in this journey of mine. And hopefully throughout this journey, it will end in a pregnancy. Yay! I really want a boy. Or twins. Twins or a boy. That would be, the greatest. It does not help that I have insane baby fever right now. Like, seriously. Anyway, I'm also 34 years old, about to be 35. I'm already high risk for my age, and this is my last chance to have a kid before I just get too goddamn old that I'm not going to want to raise children past that point. So, this is my last attempt. This really is me just giving it my all. I want to take you on my journey. Hopefully, I find something that can relieve your pain and help you through your process of pregnancy. And also, I do plan on blogging with the doctor visit and going to see a doctor and doing video on this whole experience. I want to take you on my pregnancy experience and everything. So this whole journey is it's going to be exciting, guys, and I'm just excited to take this with you, and I'm excited to also figure out a good brand that anyone could use, that anyone has availability to, that I don't have to go through 100 fucking doctors to get misdiagnosed and finally get some crappy ass medicine that they give me. In my opinion, if this can support PCOS, then why deal with the middleman? Also, I would like to state that my channel is based mostly around tattoo removal, which is going to have to stop if I get pregnant. So hopefully this will work out. But it mostly is based around my tattoo removal process of my face, my hand, my arm that I've been showing everyone online. Uh, I also do reviews. So if there's any product that you see online that you really don't want to spend the money for unless you're sure this product works, send me a link, send me a throwout. I'll buy it for you and I'll test the product to see how accurate it is, how well it's made. Is it a good deal? So just drop your link down below in the comments section. I would appreciate if the products that you shared with me were on Amazon. That really helps me currently right now. Also, please take, your just take your time pressing that subscribe button. I only have 252 freaking subscribers, so you know what I mean. I'm just trying to make this out a living, have fun with it. Why not? Anyways, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Stay safe. Please go get the shot. And know you all, everyone is loved. Everyone's a human being. Everyone's a person. And everyone should be respected, no matter skin color, race, culture, or background. Thank you all. Have a wonderful day, and I'll be seeing you later. Bye.